Hey, what's up, rugby fans? Hope you've been enjoying this mini-series that we've recorded on our team and players of the season. What have you thought of our selections so far? If you haven't seen it, well, we'll put the links below. We've chosen the front row already, and it's now time to move on to our second row players. There's loads to choose from, and I sit down with a panel of experts, including Johnny Hammond, Rachel Burford, and Fiona Thomas, as we pick the players of the season. If you don't know how we do it, well, the players have to have played a minimum of 8 games for their club, and we choose the ones that have played in that position the most. So, for example, a player could have played 5 games at number 8, but also they could have played 6 games in the front row. Well, we choose them as a front row player. It's kind of simple. Anyway, we hope you enjoy our next video because, like I said, we're going to be choosing our second row players. Let's get to it.
Now we are heading into our second row, and I don't know about our panel, but this was a really, really difficult choice. And I think don't know about you, but there are a lot of names on this long list. So let's kick it off with Fiona.
Oh, this one was so difficult. Like literally, I think this was the hardest one. So many standout names here. Trudy Cowan's done such a good job steadying the ship again at the MP and has stepped up to the plate when it mattered. Zoe Allcroft has had a stormer of the season for club and country as well. Fee Fletcher again needs to be mentioned at Harlequins. Wow, she's had a really, really strong season with Quins there. Morena Torning caught Simon Middleton's eye, and deservedly so. You know, such a young talent coming through with the likes of Kath O'Donnell injured. She's really come of age this season. 9 appearances, 3 tries, not a bad tally, not a bad return. I think she's one of the kind of future Red Roses, definitely to look out for. Rowena Burfield from Richmond, so much class and experience that she's demonstrated, throughout a tough season for Richmond. But I'm going to go a bit left wing in this choice. The one for me who stood out the most, I think, in this position has got to be Hallie. How do you pronounce her surname? Is it Tafu?
That's Hayley Taufold.
There you go. You said it properly.
Probably I didn't, but
she's coming obviously to Richmond from the US. She's still quite a young player. I think she's really kind of been instrumental when the kind of the chips have been down at Richmond, which they have been for most part of the season, obviously. And she's got such great hands with the ball. She's such a versatile player in her ability to flip between, the second row and the centre. I know that's quite a done thing that we've seen a bit in quite a lot actually in women's rugby of late with that ability for players to switch in between, the backs and front, which obviously is seen less in the men's game. But for me, Hayley, I think there's more to come from this young player, and she gets my vote. I'd have to say Zoe. I think Zoe Allcroft would get my second vote, just because she's been so consistent in that position for Gloucester Hartpury.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, so Johnny,
this was easy for me.
Oh wow. Okay.
Same.
Really, both you and Bert.
Yeah, sorry to say that. Well, I'm not. Look, I think Roe Burnfield. Yeah, I mean, just puts it in week out. I mean, we know that, and she doesn't get as many headlines as she should, but she's been ever present. And boy, just imagine Richmond without her. Would be in serious trouble. So I think she's worth a mention. But the two that I went for was Fee Fletcher, who is a player I've admired for many a season. We all do it, don't we? We dip in and out of performance of whatever we're doing, or we go for a run, or parenting, or whatever. You peak and trough. Fiona Fletcher hardly ever does that in a rugby shirt, and she's done it season after season after season. She is a major brick in that Harlequins side. Perhaps Perth, you'll back that up, or perhaps even disagree. But she is absolutely instrumental. I know John Finley, the co-head coach of Harlequins, she's one of the first names, if not the first name, on the team sheet. And alongside her, Zoe Aldcroft. She was picked. We're doing a little mini series on the podcast of legends, and it's Lisa Bird who said, "Yeah, Zoe Aldcroft would be my all-time World 15 forever." I don't think there's any greater compliment than that. So yeah, my second row, Zoe Aldcroft from Gloucester Hartbury, and Fee Fletcher from Harlequins.
Wow. Okay. Brilliant. And Rachel, I can see you nodding a lot. So I feel like
it's weird how I'm exactly the same as Johnny. Found this really easy. 2 names, which is Flea Fletcher and Zoe Aldcroft, both of them. Fletch is just unbelievable. Johnny has hit the nail on the head about she's an absolute rock for Harlequins. She's such an influential player, and she is our unsung hero. She puts the shift in. You know, she got her 50th appearance, and she'd started every single game, played every single minute, and that's just the kind of player that she is. She's an absolute workhorse, and all these things I'm saying that completely transfer over to Zoe as well. And Zoe's just, you know, on the back of coming back on the back of an injury she had, she's just blown up this year. And the scary thing about her is that she's young. She's still got so much more depth and growth to do. So yeah, that was too easy for me.
brilliant. Well, to be honest, I actually agree with both of you, Rach and Johnny. I went for those 2 as well. I think there's nothing really else that needs to be said apart from the fact that not only has Zoe had a strong Premier 15 season, but she's carried that over to country as well, and probably has been one of England's standout players in the Six Nations. Probably just a quick shout out as well to Sonia Green at Sarries. She's unreal. I mean, she's now playing into her 3rd decade, which is quite astounding. And yeah, so she's also had a strong season, but couldn't agree with you any more on Aldcroft and Fletcher. So yeah, congratulations to those 2. They make our 2nd row in our team of the season.
So there you have it. That was our 2nd row. I don't know about you, I found that really difficult. Our panel members obviously found it quite easy, but we'd love to know your thoughts. Did you think we got it right? Did you think we got it wrong? Do you think we've missed anyone out entirely? Of course, do comment below. We will get back to you. And we have got more videos that are going to drop soon. The next one is going to be on our back row. We're going to cover all players across that back row position, 6, 7 and 8. So do make sure that you subscribe and put your notifications on so that you know when the next one will drop. For now, thanks to our panel and thanks to you for watching. See you soon. Bye.